Hello there. This next section of the Nick Jones interview talks about the detail of quality tree planting and all the nuances that each planter thinks about and the benefits of consistency and a structured approach to planting trees. Hope you enjoy it.
So tell me about quality. You're putting a tree in the grass there compared to the mound. So what's going on? What are you thinking about?
So here, just the nature of the way we're setting the site up, we have to direct plant a few because the mounder, the way he's set up, they won't grow quite as quick because they're not in aerated soil.
Yep.
They'll catch up in time.
And they're competing with the grasses as well?
No, because we've curb sprayed out.
Yep.
And when we sprayed our line of curb, our actual spraying will have finished by here. So we knew when, again, it all comes down to planning. And when we planned the site out and we sprayed the curb, we knew to extend the rows to do. So think about, it's again all down to planning, and then the mounding was planned to suit the ongoing maintenance. It's the whole process of thinking, well, even to harvesting, won't you? It's going to be a great site in the future to harvest because it's all nice uniform rows. So, yeah.
And tell me about the roots and things as you're putting the trees. So literally the fine detail of putting the tree in the ground. So how are you managing the roots and how does the tree need to sit?
So these trees are quite interesting. I'll probably a better example of it because they're P+1. So they were a little cell, weren't they, in the nursery in the first year. And you just get this little root ball, look. See that little root ball there?
Yep.
And then this is the second year growth when it's transplanted. And when you're planting, it's essential to get that root ball underground.
Yep.
If you don't, and it's planted like that, they can pop out.
Yeah.
Literally do that. So it's really important. A Sitka spruce, you can tolerate planting a bit of depth because they'll tolerate it, and you get that stability. So again, and if you look, generally when we walk across our site, we can't tell the different planters.
Yep.
Because the quality is consistent, because they've all been trained the same way. So therefore, it should be, we all plant the same place on the mound.
I was going to say, so it looks like the tree is not at the top of the mound. What's the practice there?
So again, here we go, our mound, we've got our hinge of the mound where he's flipped the mound over.
Yep.
And we plant on the hinge because sometimes down here you can get an air pocket.
Yep.
It's all to do with drying out, and here is a bit where the soil, their roots will go straight down through into the soil where the hinge is. And over the years we've learnt this. When we first started, we would plant right on the top.
Yep.
The mounds can dry out. We've worked it out by planting there, but you've got to be careful not to plant too close to the face because you won't get the stability.
Yep.
So positioning, but also positioning in the centre of the mound, whereas I've seen people and they'll go, I'll plant here because it's easier. And no, because that's not where it needs to be.
Yeah.
You must plant in it's all about consistency. So those trees, because if one person planted on that side and one person planted over there, your gap is wider.
Yep.
And then you'd end up with a narrow row, so your trees will start growing like that. Won't they? So again, it's all these small details that we've learned over the year to make the difference.